here is something that is important, but it's not easy to see. I mean, I don't blame you if when you see this, oh, it's complicated. What is this? But this is the complete story about contagion. If there is one table, if suppose I have to give a seminar and the seminar is about contagion and I'm allowed to use only one chart, this is the chart that I'm using, okay? Because there are three components in this chart. One is the real sector here. The second is financial institution, not financial market, financial institution like bank or investment bank or mutual fund and so on. And then the third one is the financial market itself. Okay. Now, the chart essentially show the contagion within each of these three sectors, real sector, financial institution, financial market, as well as contagion between them. So let me repeat. There are two types of contagion captured in this chart. The first is contagion within each of these three. So within real sector, within financial institution, and within financial market. And the second is contagion from financial institution to real sector, from financial institution to financial market, from financial market to the real sector, and so on and so forth. So it's among those three. Do you understand the point here? Okay, and that's why the chart looks complicated. Okay, so let's look at the real sector contagion. I don't know if it appears exactly the same color like in my screen here. What is the color of this arrow? Tell me.
Orange.
Orange. Okay, then it's the same. So if you look at all those orange arrows, that shows the real sector contagion. So for example, if one industry, let's say textile industry, okay, if one textile industry went into crisis, collapse or something, it affects the other industries. It can be other textile industries, it can be shoes industries, it can be food industry, whatever, okay? So that is an example of real sector contagion, the orange color here, okay? Now, the next one is financial market contagion. The color is this red. Can you see this red? Okay. So all these FM, those are the financial market. Again, it's like the case of real sector, contagion among themselves here. Okay. Financial market. Okay. Now, the black one, that is the contagion within the financial institution, not financial market. The best way to explain is banks. So if there is one bank in trouble, it will create contagion to another bank. And that is far more important than the other two markets. You know, if you ask me, suppose I'm given a choice. My country suffer from major textile industry collapse, just one. And then I'm given the choice, should I choose that or if one major bank collapse in my country? I definitely, of course, if I have a choice, nothing collapse is better. But if I'm given the choice, which one that I prefer between these two, I prefer textile industry collapse. Why? Because if industry collapse, it did not create what is called the systemic risk. But it's enough to have just one bank collapse. The entire financial institutions can be affected. Now, to understand that, I have to click one more because this is what happened. You see the bank there? That's exactly what I was talking about. So that is an example of intra-financial institution contagion. So far you have three. The first is the intra-real sector contagion. The second is intra-financial market contagion. And the third is intra-financial institution contagion. Okay, that's the one category of contagion. But as I said, there's a second category, and that is between those three sectors. For example, this green color, that is between financial institution and real sector. So between banks and the real sector. This is quite easy to understand, right? Suppose the textile industry borrowed from Bank A, and if Bank A is in trouble, that will affect that sector, right? And vice versa, if the textile industry is in trouble, that will affect the bank. Okay, so that is relatively easy to understand the contagion between financial institution and the real sector. But then there's also financial institution and financial market contagion. That's the blue color. I hope the color is blue in your screen. Okay, so that blue color indicate the contagion between financial institution and financial market. Now, notice, I don't know if you can read this, NBFC, that's non-bank financial corporation. Because financial institution is not always bank. There are also like insurance company. Okay, I know at this moment there's a two major insurance company in Indonesia is in trouble. Then, according to this chart, there is a risk that those insurance companies will have contagion towards the financial market, okay, the FM. That's the blue color here. And then the last one is this color, the blue, but it's light blue. I hope it's light blue in your screen, okay? This is the light blue here. So those are this arrow here. Can you see this arrow, small light blue here? So that is the contagion between financial market and the real sector. Example, you remember we discussed in class about bonds issuance. So if I have a company, okay, let's say I produce table or furniture. So I have a furniture company, okay, and I issue bond because one way for me to raise money is issue bond. Not always borrowing money from bank. I can also issue bonds, right? But if the bonds market is in trouble, in crisis, I will be affected, right? And vice versa. If my company is in trouble and I issue a lot of bonds, the entire bond markets can be affected. So that is the light blue color here. Okay. So now you understand why this chart, it's so powerful. At the first sight, when you essentially it captures everything about contagion. Any question on this chart?
Sir?
Yeah.
I was wondering what kind of contagion that, let's say, insurance company brings to the financial market.
Oh, okay. You know, just imagine, suppose I have the insurance company and I have a balance sheet, right? And in my liability side, okay, in my balance sheet, there's a lot of owners of the financial asset, stock, bonds, owner, and so forth, for example, okay? Because it's almost like I borrow money from them, right? But if that financial market is in trouble, then my liability side will be in trouble as well, because mostly owned by them. So they are like my lenders. To me, they are lenders, right? If the lenders are in trouble, then I will be also in trouble. Okay, that is from financial market to insurance. Now the other way around. Suppose I'm in trouble, and in my case, if I'm in trouble, is on the asset side. Either I mismanage my insurance company, or I don't know, I invest in a wrong kind of sectors or whatever. Okay, so my asset side, the quality is so poor. Okay, that means I will not be able to pay to my borrowers, my liability side. not borrowers, sorry, the lenders. Okay, I will not be able to pay. Again, if most of my lenders are financial market, then financial market get hit. Similar story with financial institution. Suppose most of my lenders, again, I'm the insurance company, is suppose in my liability side, a lot of the money come from the banking sector. Okay, because a lot of bank also invest in insurance company. Okay, now if I'm in trouble again because I mismanage my company and so on, I will not be able to pay them. Then the bank is in trouble. So this is an example of contagion from the financial institution, which is called insurance, to another financial institution, which is called bank. Is that clear?
Okay, thank you.